The following contest is the men's Wargames match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, Wargames officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the
Brace for impact, everyone. Smash is incoming.
Introducing first, representing Demolition from parts unknown, weighing in at 267 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Smash!
There is perhaps no greater challenge than the one this man is about to face. Wargames, one of the most brutal contests a superstar could find themselves in.
And he has plenty of cause for concern because shortly after that bell rings, he'll find himself outnumbered.
Well, he's got 2 rings worth of room to work with. But in Wargames, there are no easy answers or surefire solutions.
And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 275 pounds, Hawk!
Being the one to kick off a Wargames match is not easy. There's tons of pressure resting on you to get your team off to a good start.
That's right. This team will have the numbers advantage here, but it's not so easy to capitalize on that advantage.
It's only a matter of moments now until we find out if he's up to the challenge that is Wargames.
He's feeling confident, man. He's ready for the bell. He's ready for this match.
Looks like these two drew the short straws as they kick off this Wargames match.
It might not be a disadvantage here, Cole. Wargames is unlike any other match, and this might give them precious time to settle in.
That's a good point, Corey, but we'll have to see if that's the case. Destructive use of the knee.
Landing with that move.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Nearly decapitated. Shoved right off. Strikes with a kick. A big kick to the gut and a clubbing forearm. That'll turn your lights out. He catches Smash with a counter. Clothesline. And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Gentlemen, the advantage has officially shifted.
Oh, bars right between the two rings. He's not in a good spot now.
And while Wargames may not have officially begun yet, these two are already ready to go to war.
The numbers advantage is clear as they enter the cage.
Smash catches him by surprise. And into the corner he goes. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
In the corner, sustaining that many blows might have knocked something loose.
Something I like about Wargames is the emphasis it puts on teamwork. If you don't come in with a cohesive plan and trust your teammates completely, you're going to be in for a world of hurt.
You're actually not wrong. That's why Wargames often favors more established squads who know one another inside and out.
Shades of the USSR with the hammer and sickle. Oh, he saw it coming.
And sending a human flying like that is no small feat.
New entrant.
From the heavens.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move.
Cage door opens and time is of the essence now. Need to join the fray and even the odds.
Looking out of the ring for reinforcements. What a counter.
Brilliant strategy. Even odds weren't good enough, and they just added a bit of insurance with that weapon.
And they're not going to go into this one without a little backup in their corner. Smash catches him by surprise. Not a good spot to be in. The teams are squared up, but he doesn't think that's enough, apparently.
Oh, covered with the steel.
What a display of strength here. Oh, a slam.
Rocked with the impact of that axe handle.
Oh, and he manages to reverse.
Headbutt.
And now to smash.
Ooh.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Boom.
Ooh. Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided.
Caught up with a savage clothesline. Spinebuster.
Cage opens, and the strategy now has to be to take charge, play the numbers game to your advantage now.
These two are sure how to scout it, Theo. Didn't see that coming.
Splat. A stop sign stopping at you for a change.
Oh, man. Leaping into the ring, ready to lay down a whooping.
Oh, a crushing blow from that sledgehammer. And here we go. Driver spiked him.
An axe and laid.
Sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence. Carrying the opposition. What's the goal here? The next entrant incoming to even up the odds. A long way down from there, but it looks like he has a plan.
What the hell? That sharp cage door wide open. Time to even up the odds here.
Even to the teams are looking under the ring for a little extra insurance.
He might be the smartest man in the ring right now, ensuring himself a bit of an edge.
He's going under the apron. He must certainly have a plan here.
Grabbing an extra piece of insurance before hopping into that ring to even the odds. Oh, dead center of the chest there.
God, the starving impact. Searching out of the ring, thinking something there can get there.
Let me tell you, psyching yourself up like that can carry you far in a match, man. My goodness, big toe guy out of nowhere.
One counter met by another.
I can only imagine the chance of his veins running out.
What an insane atmosphere. The energy in this building is palpable right now. The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo.
What? This is turning into Swanson Street.
The sharp cage opens, but now to head to...
Mr. Perfect set it up as a opponent.
Will Perfect ended here?
And now it's time to take over on the battlefield.
Oh, that shot will certainly stop you.
Stops the attack from Warrior. Gets dumped by the suplex. Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Trash can.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Oh, you can hear the echoes of that trash can to the skull. Oh, man, he took a hard landing into the other ring. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. Ooh.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant.
Completely cuts the lead.
He's about to do it. He's about to do it.
And with the next combatant on their way, it looks like things are close to a fair fight once again.
This right here is how you get it done.
That's our final competitor. The door is shut. This is Wargames.
I can't even begin to fathom all the chaos and destruction that's about to be unleashed.
Just scolding his opponent.
Oh, no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him.
Oh, Axe looking for the submission here.
The climbing forearm.
Just a battering strike.
Caught in a bad spot.
The end for Perfect is looking inevitable here.
Look at that, man. The man and Warrior is caught now. Needs to find a defense quickly.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. A big kick to the gut.
Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow.
Here we go. Back to Rude.
Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue.
He's done enough to take out Rhodes.
Get to the midsection, front face line applied, twisting through into the neck breaker.
Can they keep the Perfect down?
With the count.
Shut the door, this could be over.
And that breaks up the pin.
Get to the midsection, front face lock applied, twisting through into the neck breaker. That could end with
And into the cover. Making the cover.
Great teamwork right there. We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
When your opponent can hang after all that, you're wondering if running away might just be impossible. Cover on Rhodes. Can he kick out? Yeah, no, he doesn't get the three.
Who's going to take her? Who's going to keep them down? Who's going to end this match final?
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
overclock submission applied.
You can tell.
Rude out of here.
Rude awakening.
Rude Warrior trying to make some sort of moves here. And, wait a minute. Yes, submission broken. Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking out at one. How on earth?
Just did the American dream.
And the bionic elbow.
Smash with a cause for more.
Dusty Rhodes with the victory.
Let's take a little look at
at some of the action from that match. Wow.
Here are your winners, the Animal, Dusty Rhodes, and the Ultimate Warrior.
Another spectacular War Games match ending in a big victory for this team.
All's fair in love and war, and we just witnessed that in real time here tonight. Like it or not, we're looking at the fruits of that labor right now.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the Introducing first, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Made a surprising return to WWE right after Wargames in 2023. 1 year later, he was in Wargames.
Not just that, Cole. CM Punk was the difference maker when joining the original Bloodline that night, helping that team achieve victory.
Oh, yes, man. Get ready to go on a tour of the islands, y'all. One of those superstars who needs no introductions other than no bread, no water, just me.
And representing MFT from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 264 pounds, JC Mateo.
This is the kind of match where reputations are made or broken. It is a crucible in which top stars are forged.
It's a tall task, but he's convinced himself and his team that they're up for it. They think they have just as good a shot at winning this as the other guys.
Well, I hope that confidence isn't misplaced. In Wargames, one single mistake is enough to bring your whole game plan crashing down.
He's ready for action. Man, his competition better be ready too, dog.
And the War Games has begun with the first two competitors going head-to-head in the structure.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Oh, what a kick.
Kick connects.
Oh, a shot right to the kidney.
Down he goes. Boom.
Avoided any damage there. Reorientating them in the corner here.
Forearm to the kidneys. Oh, targeting the arm. This has got to hurt.
Very difficult to attack when your arm has been targeted like this. Knee to the face in the corner. Follows it up with a short arm clothesline.
Boom, what a kick. Boom. Countdown underway. The odds of it to no longer be even. Mateo surprises him.
Bursting out of the cage, eager to capitalize on the situation.
Opened up the floodgates. The blood is pouring out of him now. Through the cage and into the feeding frenzy.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face. Float over neck Neckbreaker, picture perfect. Oh, he had that scouted. Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
Getting chunked like that hurts your body and your pride.
In a Wargames match, when there's no escape, I have to think that cardio becomes a factor.
Oh, yeah. Wargames pushes your stamina to its absolute limit. There's no room inside that cage to pull up a chair and catch your breath. You've got to go all out from the moment you step foot in there.
What a punch!
Oh, God.
Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters.
Relentless shots. It's getting ugly, man.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Blocks it with a big cross body.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip. No tap out or submission victory to be had here. But all of this damage being done will pay off.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
CM Punk. Oh, yes. Go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Treat the leg right there.
He begins to climb the wall of the Wargames cage.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around. Driving the cage, but that makes absolutely no sense in this. Taking flight. Runs with a double underhook.
Mateo's appearing helpless. What's going to happen?
Timer's almost. Cody Rhodes hooks his opponent.
Crossroads.
Mateo's in deep peril here. Here they come, looking to give their team the upper hand as soon as possible.
Mateo out of there in a hurry.
Just took a very unpleasant trip from ring to ring.
Attacking with full force.
The odd man in, and he's looking for an ace up his sleeve now.
Smartly fetching some extra firepower. Now the numbers game just got even more dangerous. Devastating elbow strike.
He's carrying some serious equipment into the cage with him, ready to fully exploit the numbers game.
Stepping into war, coming to the much-needed aid of their Wargames brethren.
Oh, he scattered that one.
And there he goes, straight into the opposite ring. Impressive awareness from him.
Disrespectfully hurling that sign.
Stomping away, and then the knee right into the throat.
Just ruthless.
Opponent with meet knee.
And seconds left before the odds are evened here. Landing a big hit with that hammer.
Charging toward the ring and looking to even things up.
Look at this. This can't be good. Searching under the ref. Cody.
Heating up the bodies in Wargames, but bringing some artillery with them.
Looking under the ring for reinforcements.
He definitely knows how to come prepared for war. This is how you even the odds.
And they're not going to go into this one without a little backup in their corner.
that has been done with the opposing team's numbers advantage and knows that bringing in a weapon can be the ultimate equalizer.
CM Punk walking in the Anaconda Vice Grip.
And even if he taps out, this match hasn't even officially started yet. Tapping won't end things. And the anguish on his face continues. Tapping out isn't going to save him here.
Cody looking to wrap this one up.
And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into...
Classic Cody Rhodes. Crossroads. Rhodes moving.
By the throat, hoisting their opponent up. Cody Rhodes trying to shut out Rollins. He's in peril.
Terrible position.
Rollins in the line of fire. And now here's Mateo.
Officially tipping the scales in their team's favor. The war rages on.
It is beyond electric in here. This energy is on another level.
Tongue and twist. Oh, no need to swing when you can just chuck right at someone.
Ooh, what a damaging blow. Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut. Off the rope. And he's just been tossed aside into a new terrain.
Hitting kick.
Kirk never saw that coming. Way too quick thinking from Tonga. Got them off their feet here. Down with a power bomb. Oh, that was a stiff shot with that candlestick. Oof. Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even.
Rollins drops his opponent.
Brutal club.
And with this next entrant unleashed, the numbers game will vanish.
Good God, we're forced. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken. My Lord.
And with that,
CM Punk. Oh, he said it. Turned his lights out. Tonga pulls him into this match.
And that core area really getting lit up.
His ropes may be smarting as it seems his torso is. Rollins now, opponent defenseless. Stomp connects.
And it could put Tomlin down for good.
Rollins with a page on Triple H's playbook. Unexpectedly kicked in the face.
carried in a jack-rising position here.
Zayn getting ready.
That's a substantial distance.
Chicken wing, underhook,
And he absolutely has no problem just chucking him onto the steel, knocking the wind out of him in the process. What a collision!
He set it up.
Put his opponent on Dream Street, Crossroads.
Meanwhile, we have Sikoa.
Costly error there.
Punk knows what he needs to end this.
He was thrown with such force, I wasn't sure where he was going. Someone better check on the roof, because it's about to come flying off this place.
This crowd is absolutely thunderous right now, and who could blame them?
That's a flying backbreaker.
Hold on here. What good reason does he have to be climbing up the cake?
See him
It's nothing. Dennis Rhodes into the pinfall for the victory. Kicks out before the 2 count.
This match has been incredible. And looking at it, it's
Aggressive damage on Tama continues to grow. Seth is down for the count. And now here's Mateo. And he fights it off.
He may not have too much left, but at least he had enough to kick out there. Hooks his opponent with a trip to the crossroads. Donga's chances are fading.
It's the pen, keeping his team in this one.
JC's looking for the ball.
And Tama Tonga has been able to deliver a response at a very critical moment. He doesn't forget another exclamation.
JC got all of him.
Then down to Rhodes. This could be it. And standing before you, your winner, folks, Sami Zayn. No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come. Here's another look.
Here are your winners, the team of CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and Sami Zayn.
A huge feather in the collective cap of the winning team, a moment they'll remember for a long time.
What a war we just witnessed here. The best team won here tonight, and there's no denying that. They're going to be celebrating this win for a while.
The following contest is the men's Wargames match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the
One half of the Street Profits.
Introducing first, representing the Street Profits from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford.
It'd be totally understandable for him to be a little shaky right now, having to be the one to start off this War Games match, but he looks solid.
But even with the advantage, this is still going to be a brutal War Games match. He and his team are going to be tested like never before.
He said he'll be making a statement in this match tonight and will deliver it emphatically. Here's a man who's already achieved so much in his young career.
And representing the Vision from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory!
There is perhaps no greater challenge than the one this man is about to face. War Games, one of the most brutal contests a superstar could find themselves in.
And he has plenty of cause for concern because shortly after that bell rings, he'll find himself outnumbered.
Well, he's got 2 rings worth of room to work with. But in War Games, there are no easy answers or surefire solutions.
A competitor with his share of detractors, but he wants to prove them all wrong here tonight.
Wargames have now begun as these two teams pit their first combatants against one another.
And in these early minutes, it's all about survival. The true war doesn't even really begin until more superstars have entered the cage.
You just love to see someone tapping into their full strength. My God.
Looking stunned here, guys. Oh, from the rope. Oh, kick right to the back.
Montez keeps him at bay.
Then a thunderous forearm to follow.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
And some effective offense with that one. Neck breaker. He counters with a great reversal. Oh, setting him up. Oh, this looks familiar. Using ropes for a momentum, and then a standing moonsault.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Just sent him soaring through the air and over to the opposite ring. Simply brutal.
Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage.
Eager to get in there and turn the tide in their favor.
And Takiri finds its mark.
In the Wargame structure, I imagine it's an incredibly difficult environment to really gain any sense of control in.
That's why you gotta embrace the chaos that is War Games. You can't control anything. All you can do is ride the wave, man.
Famous, sir.
Simply no way to fight double Russian leg sweep.
Even in every superstar for themselves situation, an alliance like that can be key. Lifted and completely helpless here.
What impact.
German suplex. Read that one. Theory gets fended off. We're seconds away from these teams being at even strength.
Oh, man.
Here we go. They look ready to get in there and even things up a little. And gets sent right into the corner.
And Theory able to adapt. Super kick!
Good night.
Fires back with a crucial elbow.
Advanced disaster with an elbow in the midsection.
Is their head still on? How does someone of that size make it look so easy?
Elbow drop with authority. Face first in the turnbuckle. With a well-timed shot. He connects with a counter.
Just tossing him clear to the other ring, warts and all. Oh,
Austin Theory about to take his opponent.
Oh, the ATL.
Can Theory put it away here?
He was just unceremoniously tossed over that other ring. The absolute disrespect.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out.
Being let loose to surely become the tide turner for their team.
Effective counter.
Great ducking and dodging now.
Dawkins with a spear.
He knows the only numbers advantage. War Games is about increasing your chances any way you can.
Numbers advantage or not, he's leaving nothing to chance as he searches under the apron. Oh, that got turned around on Dawkins. He's stuck now. Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match. Underhook suplex. Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
And this new addition hits the ring. The disadvantage between teams becomes very real. Baker is out of the ring.
Gets lifted into position. Oh, slam.
Dragging him over into the second ring with no regards for his safety.
Oh, what a slam.
Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant. Double underhook.
Into the neck breaker. Raw's chances are fading.
And that was an effective attack, guys.
Breaking loose and marching down to tip the scales here. From above.
Setting in. Devastating submission coming. Submission's locked in and not even a tap on the top.
Failed to hit the bullseye. Solid bit of defense on his part.
And he very quickly counts. Brought down with a DDT. Totally helpless at the moment. Rolling power slam. As this match goes on, is there any self-doubt running through the minds of these competitors? You can't even allow that notion to creep into your head. You have come too far and fought too hard to grow weak now. We're going to let John Henry swinging the hammer like that. Going to the top rope. Watch this. We're going to finish it off. Oh, jumping knee strike. Lights out.
Trying to find his bearings, but it looks like the end is near.
He just... Oh, spear!
Does Baker finish the job here?
The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor.
You know, I can barely...
From the top.
Oh, but right on target.
He's already taking the numbers advantage, but he wants something more.
Heading into the chaos of Wargames with some extra action. Baker. Lines up.
Spear. That's going to keep Rollins down. Austin Theory about to take his opponent.
Going the extra mile to ensure he's giving his team full control inside that cage.
Dangerous intentions in mind. Standing on the top of the cage.
Look out.
That was like a human heat-seeking missile straight from the top of the cage.
The Death Valley Driver.
Absolutely fueled by adrenaline.
Steps through a double underhook into the neck breaker. Gets to be looking to end this. He's headed up. Might be going toward the top of this War Game structure.
Mere seconds away from evening the out.
Who's going to do it? He's going to take the ultimate risk.
What a
Super kick by Theory. And here we go. They're on a mission to save the day and won't be stopped.
And now scaling the steel.
This is either madness or regrets. Rollins with a head of steam. Big hit.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Clothesline.
Off with their head.
look to the people. Look at them. They know they're here, live and in living color, witnessing a true battle between a couple of absolute gladiators, man.
They know this match can end at any moment now, but I honestly don't think they want it to. They're on too much of a high now, watching these two duke it out like this.
Oh my God! Precision punch.
looking good. In this position,
Driven down face first.
Brock Lesnar. German suplex release. Picked up and being carried around now. Choosing to go after the head here. Meanwhile, we see Breaker.
Did Breaker ended that?
Release German.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Oh, look at the power. Go! Knees to the gut. This is it. He comes right here.
We're in the electric chair. But here we go. Big shots.
Coming down on the chair.
That was a gnarly landing, man. All those chairs don't have...
This could be it. This could be the end.
That will end it. On 6 out with an axe driver.
And here's another look at what made that match so special.
Here are your winners, the team of Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, Seth Rollins, and Oba Femi.
Two teams have just come out on the other side of an absolute war, but only one can say they survived Wargames.
This is what Wargames is all about. There were points where I wasn't sure how this was going to end, but I knew this team was going to win all